Well, good evening, good morning and good afternoon to you all. I'm back. This is the first video official for the new year and I'm gonna try to hit a new video every month this year. So let's get into it. This video is pretty much about some Reddit setups from Reddit battle stations. And then we're gonna review it, see how it looks, and then we're gonna give them a score from 0 to 10. So let's hit it. So let's get into the first of it. Start off a battle station. Already say I like the theme. I like how compact but nice, but how organized it is. It's very nicely neat set. Everything is just beautiful. From Western Geologists 95.5. Probably not saying name right, but let's get into it. Looks like it's a Japanese theme with the bonsai tree. The Japanese gate. I know what it is. I just don't know what the name for it is, but I know it's a Japanese theme. Also running with the wooden theme with white and some black colors, and then green of course for the plants. And I like how it is. It's simple, it's not overwhelming, it's just the right amount. Some figurines, some plants, some lighting that is subtle and nice to the touch. And then also you have a headset, you also have a speaker, so you can both use headset and speaker. Also looks like you have AirPods, you can also use that if you want to. You got two keyboards, one custom, one that's while Logitech. Sit to the right here, 4 controllers with a controller charger, a phone, mobile phone holder. There's some figurines, some plants. We don't know if they're real or fake, but it is what it is. It's nice to have some plants because it just makes the setup more lively and more cozy, more comfortable, and just overall more nice and pleasing. I have 2 monitors. There's a main ultra wide is what I can see, and then a big TV, probably for multi-purpose, Spotify, YouTube, watching Netflix, movies, or just overall multitasking while you're playing games on the main one. And it looks like he's running all of that on a laptop. I'd seen no cable, so the cable management of this is perfecto. But yeah, white laptop, white theme. I love how the laptop is set to the right, folded together and doesn't fill up the whole space, just there. Sits nice and easy, plugged everything in, and it doesn't even look cluttering. It looks nice. Everything just sits where it's supposed to sit. Pegpot to the right with controllers, probably some cables, figurine, and a car. So he's probably he does like the I can see some anime, Japanese, but also like cars and tech. So that's pretty nice. Overall, I want to give this actually a 7, because I could actually see some of the wall maybe used more, because maybe it's a little bit too much white, but also not. But I will actually give it a 7 out of 10. So it's a nice, clean, aesthetic wire setup, really nice. Let's get on to the next one. Then we come to the next one. This is apparently a battle station that is done and completely done, is what I can see, because it's saying finally done from Kilo Mato something. But there's a lot and I like it, but maybe a little bit too much, but it's nice. So let's get into it. I can see 3 monitors. Actually no, sorry, 2 monitors. 3. There's one, the main one, that's 100% a Samsung monitor, because I have one of those. Then some white monitor to the left, then also a small monitor down. So it's actually is just nice. The PC, I like everything is just nice. Even the stream deck is floating. Custom keyboard, white mouse, Razer mouse, as I can see. Some speakers beside the computer and the monitors sitting right in the right height. Everything is just perfect. A microphone coming down, that's what I can see. Some painting, some figurines, a lot of greenery, but I like how it is. And also a small table too. As what I can see is the trophy you get from Setup Wars in Texas. Because I watch that program a lot. I do watch that program a lot. And that is bam. And also have a cup that says World Best Boss. Overall I can see is running again a white theme with black, green, and the dark wooden color. And I gotta say, it is lovely. Also it looks like you have 2 keyboards. What I can see, some extra keycaps, a lot of figurines. And also right out to the window side, so you can actually look out. And I gotta say, it's actually quite nice view. It's not an annoying view. It's like out to the green. Some houses, but not into a city, or what you can say, with cars and everything. It's just screens, some small, nice, beautiful houses. So overall, I like it. I dig the vibe. I actually would definitely say there's not much you can do. I would actually give it, because I also like how it's put lights under the pictures with shelves with some pictures on it. So that's nice detailing. Like everything is just right where it should be. So I would give it, actually no, 10 out of 10, because you can't do very much. I feel like there's not a lot you could do more to get it 100% perfectly. I think it is perfect, so I would give it a 10 out of 10. So good job, man. Let's get to the next one. Well, this is a next setup, of course. I would say right from the bat, I like the lighting, I like the color themes, but I think the disc is maybe a little bit too cluttering, if you ask me. Because you have both the desktop, the 2 monitors, the speakers, and your laptop, your microphone, and some humidifier or box behind the 2 monitors. I feel like it's a little bit too much. And those two I think I would remove or relocate is the humidifier, sit it on the ground somewhere, not on the table or the white box or whatever it is. And also the extra MacBook, laptop, whatever it is, maybe put that to the left instead, or raise it up and then put it vertical to the left, so there's more space for your desktop, your microphone, and it doesn't look that much cluttering to the right. But that's personally my preference and what I would do. But the lighting, everything else, the decoration, spot on. No need to change that. But the table could be, some of the stuff on the table could be relocated. But overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10. A very good job. Let's get to the next one. Then we officially come to the last one. This is a working/gaming setup, and already I like the minimalistic. There's not much to it. It's just simple. What you need is what you have. Not overcomplicated. Not this is what I need. This is what I need. This. No, it's just simple, straightforward to what I need and what that gets the job done. So this is RAM F something work/gaming setup, and he says after testing a different configuration, I finally set on this setup. This piece also connected to 65 OLED monitor on the wall behind, but I couldn't add. Okay, so we have like 3 screens, but I like the symbol. It's a keyboard, it's a mouse, a Stream Deck, very small form factor PC, but I love it. It doesn't take up too much space. Just some lighting, speakers, that's not big, but a nice size overall, and then 2 monitors. And I gotta say, not a lot of cables, not a lot of cable cutting, and I gotta say overall, it's simple. There's not a lot more you need when it comes to it. I have 3 monitors. I feel like it's nice, but sometimes also looking like I have 2 mouses. I have keyboard, headset, speakers, both headset, and everything else. I'm like, maybe a little bit too much. And this is more like it's simple. This is what I need. This gets the job done. So it looked like he's running a color theme that is gray, black, and yeah, wooden. So an older table looks like he's reusing. Then he has put another table on a small elevated stand on the table to elevate the monitors and the speaker, so it doesn't, so it's in the right side when you are watching or doing what you want to do. But overall, clean, simple, all what you need. Also like the PC. Aesthetic wise, it's compact. Got a screen. It also runs with the orange theme lighting, so orange, the wooden accents with just everything is black, and I actually do like it. And overall looks like he's running an NVIDIA graphics card. What NVIDIA graphics card, we don't know. Processor wise, good question. It could be AMD, but it could also be Intel. And then also he's running some Edifier speakers in black with raised up. Also running that light bar on the top, so he's have more light instead of the blue lighting. He gets not natural lighting, but the light that's actually healthy for your eyes a lot. Does not damage your eyes, is what I can say. I actually think of getting one of those when I can, because they're really nice to have. And also a Stream Deck to some shortcut buttons, Spotify, I can see open programs, and overall just shortcuts. And also have a MX key from Logitech, and also a Logitech mouse. Then also you have Xbox controller, so I think he's switching between running some mouse and maybe Xbox for gaming, or the controller for gaming. But overall, I would actually give it this 8 out of 10, because there's not much more to it. You could maybe add some more decorations to the side of the wall, maybe a different table, but overall not a lot, I would say. It's simple, clean, pleasing, and it's right thing for work/gaming setup. So and that is pretty much also just the final for me for this video. If you of course did like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also leave a comment down below if I should feature your setup, or if you have any ideas to another video. So nothing more than that. Stay safe, stay awesome. JG Technerd is signing out. Peace. I love you guys. Bye bye. Stay safe. Yahoo!